Hello Taurus, welcome to your reading, and I hope you're well and Happy New Year. Okay, Taurus, if you're new here or we haven't met, I am Joe and I will be doing your reading for all Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus placements. So if you have Taurus in any of those placements in your chart, this should just about be the reading for you. Okay, do keep in mind that my readings are timeless and they are general, so just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Don't try to force or fit anything. Best time for you to watch or listen to my readings is when you come across them, or if a title catches your attention. That's why they're timeless. Okay, please do feel free to browse my channel. You might want to check some of the readings I've done for you in the past. But Taurus, don't just focus on your sun sign. You might want to check what other signs you have in your other placements, mostly Moon, Rising and Venus. Okay, especially if you're having a hard time finding a reading that you resonate with, or you feel, that clicks with you. Okay, it's usually because your messages are coming stronger from those placements. That usually happens. It all depends to your current life path or journey. Okay, please do subscribe, hit the like button, leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much. It's the best way to support a channel. And I truly like to see or hear feedback from my viewers. And thank you to all of you who have already subscribed, liked, commented, shared, more than anything shared. Oh, and have donated to my channel. Thank you. I truly appreciate it very much. All right, Taurus. Okay, give me a second, maybe one more. We'll get started right away. Nice. Nice. Okay. All right, Taurus, the heart of the matter, what this reading is about, or the current energy that you're dealing with, or will be dealing with soon. Seven of Wands. Okay, you do get some trickery here. It's usually the card of trickery or secrets or things going on behind your back. Whether you are aware of them or not. Maybe you just don't want to deal with them, right? If you are aware, I hope. Usually that should always be the way. If you are aware of this, I don't know. Sometimes that's my best advice. Sometimes the last thing you want to do is just engage with them, right? But let's see. I don't know if maybe this is you, maybe trying to sneak out of something. Okay, it doesn't mean that it has to be bad. It's just maybe there's no other way. Okay, sometimes we have to walk out the back door under certain circumstances. As long as you're not doing something wrong. Okay, we'll see. Let's see what's going on here. Let's lay a few more down and we'll figure out what's going on. The energy that's crossing you, it could be a challenge or a blockage, is the Knight of Wands. Sagittarius energy mostly. It's this fiery energy, but it's a blockage. It's challenging you. Are you dealing with an energy that is very erratic, Taurus? Are you dealing with an individual or a situation where things don't seem to be very clear? It seems that way. It seems that this is an energy that doesn't even know what they want themselves. They're just spreading their insecurities and their doubts and lack of self-confidence everywhere. We'll see in a minute, okay? I get another message. Well, it could be also at the same time, that if you are dealing a situation where there's all this trickery and things going on behind your back, don't allow it to stress you, okay? Don't allow it to try to stay or maintain spontaneous, okay, playful, cheerful, okay? It could be for a few of you, okay? Don't. I think it's more than anything. Okay. The energy that's crowning you, and it's in your conscious mind, you are aware of this, or it's usually, it's like maybe what you've been striving for or desiring, you know. The Lovers, Gemini energy. Some of you, I don't know if you've been dealing with Gemini, or you might have that Taurus, Gemini cusp energy in your signs, especially if you're born in the last days of your season. You know, I really get this energy that you thought that there was something here that was meant for you. Okay, you really thought that this was divinely sent, meant for you. Okay, and it seems that things are starting to play a little different, right? But this is what you were always thinking of, or have been always thinking of. You know, that this was, or at least you wish it was, or maybe it's what you're striving for. Below you, in your subconscious mind, you're not aware of this. Maybe you should. As your higher self, the word divine, try to tell you this. Queen of Swords. Strong, divine, feminine air energy. It doesn't matter what gender you are, okay? This is about addressing a situation, knowing how to deal with a specific situation or individual, how to address the situation, what to do about it, you know. I think they're asking you that it's time for you to sit with yourself and start clearing out the air. And when I say the air is more within you, you know, not between you and this situation or individual, but to get this clarity, to really start figuring out what it is that you want, okay? Trying to maybe get that clarity to understand what's going on here, okay? It's about sitting with yourself and starting to see things in a different way, you know? And starting to be more true and loyal to yourself, about your desires, okay? And maybe to really see that maybe this wasn't as divinely meant for you as you thought it was. And now you're gonna have to start thinking about something different, you know? Okay, the energy behind you could be pushing you through this. Or it could be your recent past, or where you're coming from. Or what you're leaving behind is the Eight of Wands. Something changed here, something quickly, something fast, something happened, okay? Or some type of messages, communication, or just, you know, I get this weird, like small little trinkets of aha moments, but very small ones, like you're starting to figure small little details, and you're starting to see things for what they are, or you should start seeing things for what they are. Starting to get that clarity that you are somehow being told to see, or you're being guided to see, okay? Maybe some of you have been dealing in a situation where this has been happening for quite a while, you know, some secrets or something going on behind your back, but maybe you weren't wanting to see it, okay? Maybe you just didn't want to accept it. And it happens, you know? When we really think that something is meant for us, we tend to lie to ourselves, you know. And it's like sweet little lies, but it's not lies, it's the sweet little, it's like this accepting the situation. It's like settling for less, but we say, well, it's okay. I don't know. Let's suppose you're in a relationship, okay? And I don't know. Maybe you have a sense of something's happening, you know? And you start maybe even putting the blame on yourself, you know, in a very light way. You know, it's like saying, well, it's okay. Maybe it's my fault. I should do a little more about this, you know, to make the situation more, you know, thrilling, more, you know. I don't know. It's just an example, you know. And but it's those small little things that are probably playing at the back of your mind, but they start adding up. That's the thing. I think you're gonna have to start. It's this unstable energy. It's not stable. It's too erratic. It comes in, it goes back out, you know. And I don't know what situation you're dealing with, okay? Because this could be anything, okay? Like I always say, my readings are general, but it could be in a family, in a business, job, relationship, okay? Yeah. Where you headed to? Near future, or where you headed? Yeah, where you headed to, or what's coming towards you? Sorry. 5 of Cups. Okay. Yeah, it's not. I get this sense of regret, and there is some sadness here. Okay. You might lose something in this situation. But I think you're going to lose it because you're going to let go of it yourself. I hope. Okay? I hope that you are the one who's going to kick those cups on the ground, because you are finally seeing with certain clarity that you're gaining that these cups are not. It's not the situation for you. And maybe it's time for you to turn around and take these 2 cups somewhere else, you know, to something more meant for you, okay? Because it seems that this is always in your mind, you know? It seems that you are always striving for this, and there's nothing wrong with it, okay? It's just, I don't think you found it in this situation for some of you, okay? You thought, oh wow, maybe I finally found the perfect job, the perfect soulmate, a good business partner. I don't know, whatever it is, okay? It could be even the best dentist in town. I don't know, okay? But it's not. And I think you are. If you do take this sort of clarity, starting to be true and loyal to yourself, you know, maybe it's going to come to a point where you're going to say, fuck it, I'm done. Okay? I'm tired, maybe even stressed. I do regret, okay? But you feel that regret, but don't regret, okay? It's life lessons, that's what they're for, to learn from them, okay? And I know you must have spent a lot of time, energy in the situation, okay? But maybe even this is for you to finally, you know, learn to deal with other types of matters. And then in the future, you know, it's life lessons, you know. So yeah, there's something going on. I do think you are aware of it, okay? Now the question is, how do you deal with it? Deal with it the best way you can, maybe even if you can be also sneaky, sneak out of it. If you get the closure that you need, doing it that way, by all means do it that way, Doesn't matter. Who cares, really? Okay? Now, if you really need to sit down with someone and have that very specific speech or talk, express yourself, If you really need it, or you think it's really necessary, then go ahead and do it. But if not, just say, listen, I'm done. I know what's been happening. I thought this was meant, or at least it was okay for a while. Okay? But I think I'm done. Okay? Wow. Okay, Taurus, this is how you should see yourself, how you should respond, or it's a representation of you. Queen of Pentacles, there you are. This is mostly Capricorn, but it's that divine, feminine, and earth energy. And that's you. Then, no matter what gender you are. Okay? So now we have that other queen. And, this is a very lonely queen. Okay? She's left alone. Okay? But how she's holding that pendulum and she's looking at it, that's her energy. That's her. That's don't lose that sense of love, okay? Don't lose your higher hopes. Don't lose faith, okay? Focus on your own energy. Focus on your healing, your stability. Focus maybe even in those who you truly love and are there for you, okay? Who truly support you, okay? Don't feel lonely, okay? But at the same time, I guess, sometimes we have to be alone because we have to go through it, okay? There is some healing in this card also. It's almost like the Queen of Cups. But this is also about being, being realistic, staying grounded. Try to connect more with nature. That will help you always, okay? Those of you who love, I don't know, going out of the park, hiking, do it, okay? That will always keep you grounded and healthy. It really does. Nature does wonders to you. It really does. But, yeah. Don't feel lonely, but do understand that you have to be alone for some time, okay? To maybe just figure things out, okay? That's also trying to figure things out, After this type of figuring out, then you need to sit down on your own. You see, because she's got that sort of, I have to figure things in one way right now. That's having to go maybe through a battle, Once I'm done with the battle, now I have to sit on my own and work with myself. And that is another battle, okay? But you have to do it, okay? A lot of self-love, self-support. Remember that. It's very important. Surrounding you, influencing you. I'm starting to use this also, maybe how others might see you sometimes. It depends on the situation, okay? Yeah, the Emperor, If you're dealing with someone or something in a situation that they're, I think they're starting to see that. You're going to Aries energy, okay? Taking control of your life. I'm tired. I'm done with this shit. I'm going to show who I am, and I'm going to act that way from now on. And that's the energy that's surrounding you. It's influencing you. It's inspiring you. You want to take control of your life, You have to demonstrate it. You got to show it. You got to show who you are, okay? It's very important. This Emperor doesn't take any BS from anyone. Okay? And yeah, I get that you might become some type of support system for others, or someone, a provider maybe. No, if not, I'm just getting some type of someone who's gaining this knowledge, where it will be used later down the road. Hopes and fears. Four of Swords. It's that healing. Trying to understand also. Trying to figure out exactly what went on or what happened, Don't be too hard on yourself, okay? Don't stress about that. Make peace with the situation. I know it's very hard, sometimes it's so easy to say, you have to make peace with the situations. I'm not saying that you have to call anyone on the phone and tell them, hey, listen, I forgive you, No. Just, you can forgive someone just by, just by accepting who they are and why they do things, Not everybody has the same capacity that you do, But if you can forgive the person and the situation that way, believe me, you will be much better off, because once you release it, your healing will be much smoother, okay? But you're trying to get this clarity and understanding. Healing also. Healing. Okay, some of you, it's like you are asking, or you will be asking yourselves, am I doing the right thing? I'm pretty sure you are, okay? Don't let, that's the thing, don't let your self-doubts make you think that you're not, or that you should hang on to this a little longer, maybe thinking that you're probably exaggerating things. No, don't do that to yourself, please, okay? No, you have to really show who you are. Okay, Taurus? Yeah. Yeah, you gotta prove who you are. God, I love tarot. I mean, really, this is when I go like, I just love tarot. Outcome advice, the Empress. Taurus energy. I mean, really? It's that self-value, it's that self-beauty. This is all the four queens finally in one, okay? It's just amazing. And we've got that Emperor and Empress, it's just that divine masculine, feminine energies. This is one of those things where if you finally step into this divine masculine energy and say, hell yeah, I'm in charge of my life. Fuck this shit. Literally. I'm not putting up with this anymore. Once you do that, she's gonna start shining bright. Because you have to see that you have these two energies within you, and they're that perfect couple that you always, or they're that perfect match you're always thinking of, And when you do that, it's like she's gonna say, oh, finally, the other half of me is finally helping me, saving me, okay? And that's what has to happen inside of you, okay? Your divine masculine and feminine energies. I don't know, maybe, are you conscious about your divine masculine and feminine energies? Now I'm starting to think about that, that something is off because of what you've been through, because you've been dealing with some really erratic, nasty energy that's just not consistent, not grounded. I don't know, take it as it resonates. But still, finally you're going to bring out that beauty inside of you through that very more demanding energy, showing who you really are. Showing not to others only, but to yourself. And that's what that beautiful Empress is going to come in. And then your masculine and feminine energies are going to be balanced, or should start getting balanced. It's a transformation. That's what it is. So this situation, this situation could have even been meant for you to heal something from way back in your past. Okay? It could have been even something from another lifetime. Okay? And this situation is what finally, it's the straw that broke the camel's back. And to push you finally to this healing, which is strangely in your hopes and fears. Have you been wishing for this? Have you been thinking about this? There's something weird here, Taurus, okay? You know better than I do, that's for sure. But it's beautiful. It's very, very beautiful. Now, for some of you, once you do put the work on yourself and you take charge of your life and you go through the healing, then maybe you will find that one person, if you are dealing in a relationship, who is then finally your Empress, That is, if you are more into this divine masculine energy. It doesn't matter, okay? Because gender is non-specific, okay? Sometimes we tap more in one energy than others, different times of our lives, okay? But it could be that, then you might find someone, a match made in heaven for you, which is that Empress energy. And why? Because she's in that energy already. Once she sees who you are, she's going to be absolutely attracted to you, And if not, maybe they're just telling you, go after your Empress if you're the Emperor, whichever way. Bottom of the deck, Death card, Scorpio, transformation. I said, yeah, it's an ending for a new beginning. It's a transformation. It's beautiful. Or maybe even it's a transformation for you to become this beautiful Empress energy, like I said. But first you have to step into this divine masculine, be very rigid, show who you are, show what you're capable of, that you're not going to deal with this crap anymore, And then that's the rough part of you, and then you're going to slowly step more into your divine feminine, okay? Ace of Pentacles is beautiful, it's that new beginning, it's stable, finally, a big promise, it's like, yeah, I've got a beautiful gift for you, but first we must do the work in this. Seven of Pentacles, okay, it's that Seven of Sword energy, I just felt it right away, okay? This energy that you've been dealing with, stop wasting your time with it, okay? Stop investing in this. Don't think that what has gone wrong is your fault, okay? That's for some of you, okay? Justice, Libra. Okay, Taurus, let's get additional messages, and then we'll close the reading with Spirit of the Animals deck. And Taurus, I got a new Oracle deck next time. Next readings I'll be doing, hopefully, with that new, I'm still waiting for it to arrive. It's a really cool deck. I rarely use Oracle decks, but Wheel of Fortune. But this one that I ordered, I know it's going to be a really nice one, because it's even got reversals in it. It's also based on animals and plants, flora and fauna. So, I don't know. I'll still keep this one, to me, has always been my favorite, but Let's see what happens. I'll still have to get the hang of the new one. Okay, one more. Oh God! They want me to look at this card. Okay, they just told me look at the top card. Okay, so it's a star. Okay, it's Aquarius and it's a healing card. Okay, but I felt a really strong push there. I almost got shivered. I don't know if I shivered, but Magician. What else would you like to tell Taurus regarding this reading or situation? If there's something else I need to know, if there's any warnings, anything important, what would it be, please? No. Okay. Yes. Okay. Absolutely. Let me see the one that flipped over. Ace of Cups. That's a nice one. It's that self-love and got the Magician again at the bottom of the deck. I guess so. Oh, all the cards that flew out, but I had the Queen of Swords. I guess that one had to go at the bottom of the deck, maybe. Okay. This is kind of funny. Let me see the other cards just quickly. The Ace of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. That's that pre-Empress energy. Yeah, you have to go through this process. Okay. It's a transformation. Three of Cups, celebration, and a Knight of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. Okay. 7, 7. And we had the other 7 here, right? Yeah. 3 sevens. Keep that in mind, okay, if you see 7s lately. 777 mostly. Might be a meaning for you there. Google it up if you do see 777 quite often. Okay. But it's this energy that you have to go through to evolve. It's pretty much okay. The card that flew out was the 10. The message that the additional message was the 10 of Wands, and absolutely, I get this feeling that you are dealing with something that it's just not letting you. It's not letting you grow. It's not letting you walk your path. You're struggling. You can't even see where you're headed to. Okay. It's a burden. You're trying to hold on to it and not to stumble with them, but not to drop them also. I say, hell, just drop them. Okay. Yeah, and walk freely. Okay. Okay, Taurus, let's get additional messages from the Spirit of the Animals deck. Okay. Queen of Swords, you really have to. I hope you're not pretending to not see something. I've been getting that energy a lot lately, and I don't know if it's certain circumstances lately. I don't know if it's the time of year. Does it have anything to do with that? But we're going to start a new year. And I'm sorry if I didn't say Happy New Year at the beginning of the reading, but yeah, we are, maybe it's time to start a new year with new energies. What else you want to tell Taurus with the Spirit of the Animals deck, please? Okay, one more time. Looks funny. You got giraffe, visionary, and the ladybug. Good luck. I'll take them both. Okay. The giraffe, okay, says giraffe visionary. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Absolutely. Stand tall in your self-worth. It's and love with a big heart. That's, and on the Empress is the same thing. You see, it's just, no matter what, please don't stop loving, okay? It's very important that you always keep that high vibrational energy within you, okay? It's very important to never stop loving, okay? No matter what you've been through, okay? And the other one's ladybug. Good luck, okay? You are a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. Taurus, that's the best I can do for you. Okay, I hope this reading helps you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like it. And it does help you somehow. Okay, and Taurus, Happy New Year. Okay, let's hope for the best. And I hope to see you next time. Please do stay safe, be happy, and stay very blessed. Goodbye, Taurus.